Greetings, fellow Ambazonians, fellow Southwesterners, or our coastal people of the Southwest. Yes, I call them Southwest because I want to address all man. Mr. Man no feel say politics there for this audio, for this address. I want to address the so-called Senator Moki Charles, where he don't make a statement. I call it the so-called Senator Moki Charles because he no be elected. The election was boycotted by our population in Fako. There was an insignificant amount of people who participated who do not even represent the people of Fako in the so-called colonial election that made him who he is today. But first, I want you people to listen to what this Charles Moki Mbella had to say after they come from a conference where our phones and traditional notables were being threatened by a foreigner, Okala Bilai. Listen to Charles Moki.
Look, the message from this meeting was that we should terrorize the terrorists. No one can be a friend or indifferent to terrorism that is meted out on the people. So I can clearly tell you that we have to embrace the challenge and face the monster. I am saying so as a Southwesterner, a mandated representative of the people of the Southwest. Those who usually get angry with my words should go to their constituencies, stand on their grounds, and make their own statements. I will speak for the Southwesterner at all times.
So when I hear the occurring theme, the terrorists shall be terrorized. First of all, before I get to that, I want to address something for all our people then for Insa Fako. Make una remember Ephraim, Enoni, where they from Kondengi today. Make una remember our Pekin, our brother Ephraim, Enoni. During the time for Enoni, the CPD and people them, where they follow Paul Biya blindly. They be no say Enoni, na person where he be done the support Southern Cameroon right from SCNC for all Anglophone conference. They don't try always for remove it, even though he joined their occultic party. When I remember, say for election for Insa Fako for 2013, where they be the one vote for CPDM list for who will be senator. 15 councillor them for CPDM people them, then cast their ballot for support the SDF list or the candidate where Paul Biya in no one time make it day for Insa Fako. 2 of the councillor them cast their ballot as waste ballot. That means say empty ballot them. Because there no be one Charles Moki and Capo Daniel. When are the people then that way, na the real dogs, then they like a Tanganji poor, where they go kill their own because they want for please Paul Biya and they want for get money. These are the people that we call today Charles Moki Mbella. I want me gonna know them. He does not represent the elite, even the CPDM true blood people of Fako. These are the rejects. That is why you see him being the best friend of Moja Moja, somebody who killed university students in their mini-city, brandished them as Ambazonian fighters in our streets in Mauto. These are murderers. These are people who are spilling hate speech in our country. Today, you see him repeating a statement made by a foreigner, Okala Bilai. I want you people to listen to Okala Bilai, and I'll address the content of what they are coming out from this their so-called security meeting that took place in Buea. Listen to Okala Bilai himself.
The terrorists must be terrorized, and they will be terrorized by the population. If an atrocity is committed in an area, the traditional ruler and their notable will be answerable.
We should terrorize the terrorists.
If an atrocity is committed in an area, the traditional ruler and their notable will be answerable.
So I want you to know the conduct of these people. Okala Bilai is the same governor who call our people rats and cockroaches. He is the same person who sent a letter to the entire population of Kwakwa, sending them away to Nigeria as refugees. Him and Mbella Moki Charles and Moja, these are the true people who meet the definition of terrorists. Ambazonian fighters do not deliberately attack their communities. And whenever we have instances like this, it is not a matter of policies, because we come and we condemn those attacks. So a terrorist is the Cameroon government and its officials who are targeting our traditional rulers, our notables, and our communities for actions that are committed by combatants. This is illegal and this is wrong. So when you see Mbella Moki, a rejected person by our own, who is now partnering with the Bulu Beti bloodsuckers, aligning with Okala Bilai, saying they want to terrorize the terrorists. Nobody have a problem with anybody terrorizing a militant or a military man, because they sign up for that. But what they are doing in practice is targeting civilians, targeting innocent population, killing them, murdering them, extorting them from huge sum of money after kidnapping for ransom in the name of Kale Kale. So I want you to know that, and I want the international community to know that. Of course, Cameroon will not fall because of one instance of war crime, but we must note these people and remind our people of who they are, and ask our people to collect all the evidence of the war crimes being committed by Okala Bilai and Mbella Moki Charles, and know them for who they are. They do not represent our people. They do not represent the elite, even the CPDM elite. They do not represent them. Where is Efang Enoni today? Because we all know he's somebody who stood for his people, even though he was in the CPDM occultic group. So know these people for who they are. They are thieves. They are criminals. Under any standard, they are criminals. The people who represent the aspiration of our people are the people who are standing for the right of self-determination, which our people are calling for by observing the Monday Ghost Town every day. Severally, Okala Bilai have said that the Ambazonian fighters are only succeeding because they are being supported by the community. This is an acknowledgement that the fighters themselves are representing the population. They are from the population. They are their children. In Menchum, recently we heard our mother singing, "Oh, nous sommes les mamas de Ambazonia, Mama de Ambazonia." So you people should know, no matter what you do, no matter whether you go up, come down, our people are here to stay. No terrorism tactics will stop the resistance. As a people, we deserve the right of self-governance. We deserve the rights to make a decision and to grant consent or to decide about the political outlook of our territory. And that is not going to go away. So no matter the use of terrorism tactics, using state authorities, intimidation, judicial prosecution, targeted killing, murning, mass arrests, collective punishment, it will not change the will and it will not break the will of our people to resist a brutal subjugation state like Cameroon, which is forcing itself in our truth without our consent. We will resist until a just and acceptable solution is found that meets the aspiration of our people and that gives back our people dignity and uphold and protect their rights to life, their rights to their identity. So when you find these hoodlums like Mbella Moki Charles, because he receives blood money from Yaoundé, talking and saying that he speaks on behalf of FACO or on behalf of the Southwesterners, he is not speaking on their behalf. He does not represent them. Mola Njoh Litumbe represents our people in FACO. Ebenezer Akwanga and all the heroes that are speaking for those who cannot speak for themselves because they are under the threat of people like Okala Bilai. The voice that speaks for the people are the voice that speaks for the people that are calling for the right of self-determination for our people in the Southwest who are part of the former British Southern Cameroons, now Ambazonia. Nothing will ever take that away from them. Not even the threat of terrorism, mass punishment, targeted killing will not do that. Not for 1,000 generations. You cannot fight the identity of a people who have known their history and who knows their rights. God bless you all.